Hello, good evening everyone. Good evening, sir. We're going to report deep blindness together with Mr. Elvis Blancada and Miss Derotas Greteljen. First, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Christopher Dalubatan. I'm going to report the deep blindness. What is deep blindness? Deep blindness is the condition of the little or no useful hearing and little or no useful sight. There are different degrees of vision loss and auditory loss within each individual, thus making the deaf-blind community unique with many types of deaf blindness involved. Because of this diversity, each deaf-blind individual's needs regarding lifestyle, communication, education, and work need to be addressed based on her degree of dual modality deprivation in order to improve their ability to live independently. From the word deaf is bungol, and from the word blindness kanang buta. So in 1994, it was estimated that roughly 35,000 to 40,000 United States residents are medically deafblind. So it means deaf blindness is very rampant to our society. So it means daghang nakasinati ni ini na balatian ni ini na sakit kaning deaf blindness. Helen Keller was a well-known example of a individual deaf-blind. Furthermore, the deaf-blind community has its own culture, creating a community of deaf-blindness similar to the deaf community and the blind community. So, it means kaning deaf-blindness jud community, adunay kaning mga child na adunay mga disability, adunay jud ni sila ka lain kalibutan na ilain na something di jud sila kasabay sa mga normal because some of them kang lisod jud to to socialize, especially wa ila makita, wa ila mabatian. That's why adunay sila lain kalibutan. That's why they need more attention, they need more pagtudlo para kanila. Lahi ang ila pagtudlo. Jud, grabe jud kalisod ang para sa ila. Then, its community made of a group of individuals who have undergone similar experiences and have a homogeneous understanding of what it means to be deaf-blind. Even with a large diversity of unique backgrounds, some deaf-blind individuals view their condition as a part of their identity. The medical condition of deaf-blindness comes in different forms. For some, this condition might occur congenitally from birth as a result of genetic defect. For others, it happens suddenly due to a form of illness or accident that result in a modality deprivation of either vision or hearing or both. A person might be born deaf and become blind at a later stage in life, or a vice versa. In any given case, rather, of deaf blindness, there are many possible onset and causes of this condition. Some happen gradually, others happen unexpectedly and suddenly. The diagnosis of deaf blindness could be medically classified into specific types based on the symptoms of and causes. So it means deaf blindness, this tanan jud na kanang from birth gikan sa pag-anak nila, aduna na sila'y katangian ni kumbaga gikan jud sa pag-anak nila naa na sila'y effect sa ila body, effect sa ila mata, effect sa ila pamati, ug naay side uban kana gitawag natural from birth na kuan na jud pagiging disabled ni from birth na jud. So naadunay sa uban na accidentally na nabuhat. Example ng mga pagtake ng drugs or whatever na mga naka-affect sa usa ka bata. Maato na i-discuss diri sa ubos. Then there are two overarching types of deafblindness: congenitally acquired. First, we're going to discuss congenitally deafblindness. What is congenitally deafblindness? Congenitally deafblindness is the condition of deafblindness from birth. Amo ning gilaw na ko na from birth sugod sa pag-anak nida kuan na siya bungol or buta na siya or deafblindness na ana sa ida ni. First cause is pregnancy complexities. Unsa may pregnancy complexities muni pagbuntis, effects of alcohol or drugs. If the parents or if the mother nagbuntis, nag-isigig inom or always taking of drugs or unsa dira na mga drugs is a detect na maka-effect sa bata. Mao na usa ka naka-epekto na kanang epektuhan ang pagdevelop sa bata. Ang tawag ni ana is fetal alcohol syndrome. Tungod na sa mga alcohol, drugs na mga gitiks ng mother. Next is a result of prematurity, causes from illness infection. There's some causes from illness infection. First, rubella, AIDS, cytomegalovirus, syphilis, toxoplasmosis. First, what is rubella? Rubella is a contagious viral infection based known by its distinctive red dust. Thus, it's also called German measles or 3-day measles. While these infection may cause mild symptoms or even no symptoms in most people, it can cause serious problem for unborn babies whose mothers became infected during pregnancy. Next is HIV. So during pregnancy, HIV can pass through the placenta and infect the fetus. During labor and delivery, the baby may be exposed to the virus in the mother's blood and other fluids. When a woman gets into labor, the amniotic sac breaks or her water breaks. That is HIV or AIDS. And this is what is cytomegalovirus. Cytomegalovirus, if you are pregnant and have CMV, the virus in your blood can cross through your placenta and infect your developing baby. This is more likely to happen if you have a first-time CMV infection while pregnant, but can also happen if you have a subsequent infection during pregnancy. This is syphilis in pregnant. Women can cause miscarriage, stillborn, or the baby's death shortly after birth. Cause approximately 40%, remember, of babies born to women with untreated syphilis can be stillborn or die from the infection as a newborn. Mao na di jud tanan nabuhi o 40% of babies born to women with untreated sepals can be stillborn or die from the infection as a newborn. O ang uban jud mapatay jud, di ka survive tungod sa virus or tungod sa mga gamiton para i to to fight the virus. Toxoplasmosis is a common infection that is usually harmless. But if you get toxoplasmosis for the first time while you're pregnant or a few months before you conceive, there's small risk the infection could cause miscarriage, a stillbirth, or birth defects or problems after the baby is born. This kind of effect is very rare. Very rare na ini jud. If ni na mga maka-cause ni sa deep blindness kung ang isa ka mother during her pregnant time, adunay symptoms, adunay siya mga balatian na gipangbati. Maepektuhan jud ang bata na naa sa tiyan. Here are the different image that causes from illness infection. Next is genetic conditions evident from birth. Anomalies syndromes. There are numerous genetic defects that may contribute to one's medical condition of deaf blindness, of which some of more well-known syndromes are listed. First, Charge syndrome, Down syndrome, Marshall syndrome, Rubella syndrome, Stickler syndrome, and trisomy 13. Yung mga syndromes na kung kabaga makaapekto sa genetic defect kumbaga sa ato ni mga sa muning mga lahi na mga sa genetic bata di ka ayo ma-develop ang genetic ng bata. What is Charge syndrome? Charge syndrome is a disorder that affects many areas of the body. Charge is an abbreviation for several of the features common in the disorder, like coloboma, heart defect, atresia chronia, also as chronal atresia, growth retardation, genital abnormalities, and ear abnormalities. That's the cause of Charge syndrome. The next is Down syndrome. Sometimes called Down syndrome is a condition in which a child is born with an extra copy of their 21st chromosome. Hence, its other name trisomy 21. This causes physical and mental developmental delays and disabilities. Like the symptoms of this is congenital heart defect. This Marshall syndrome is a rare autosomal dominant genetic disorder caused by mutation in the ZOL11E1 gene. Major symptoms may include a distinctive face with a flattened nasal bridge and nostrils that are tilted upward, widely spaced eyes, nearsightedness, contracts, and hearing loss. This Rubella syndrome, or CRS, congenital rubella syndrome, is an illness in infants that result from bacterial infection with rubella virus during pregnancy. When rubella infections occur during early pregnancy, serious consequences such as miscarriages, stillbirths, and a constellation of severe birth defect infants can result. This Stickler syndrome is a group of hereditary condition characterized by a distinctive facial appearance, eye abnormalities, hearing loss, and joint problems. This individual, a characteristic features of Stickler syndrome is a somewhat flattened facial appearance. And the last one but not least is trisomy 13. Trisomy 13 is a chromosomal disorder caused by an extra chromosome 13 that results in severe intellectual disability and physical abnormalities. Trisomy 13 is caused by an extra chromosome 13. Infants are typically small and often have major brain, eye, face, and hair defects. Here are some picture of well-known syndromes that I was discussed. That would be all. Thank you. The next reporter is Mr. Blancada and Miss Gretel Jean de Rotas.